Hi, I'm Julia Piotta. I am a life coach and also a board certified health and wellness coach. And I help women to create healthier relationships with themselves so they can then have healthier relationships with the people around them, live more fulfilling lives filled with joy, peace, and freedom. And who the hell would not want that? So today I wanted to talk about just a really important topic of, really when you're molding to your different circumstances and the different people that you encounter on a daily basis. I think that most of us tend to do this, and I'm not speaking for everyone, but let's say you are someone that maybe grew up kind of on the quieter, shy side, or maybe you encountered a lot of experiences while growing up where when you would do things, you would get in trouble for them. You would get yelled at and scolded and, told to act a different way. So when we go through these experiences early on in life and we learn, what we're learning is, all right, my behavior that I'm putting out into the world is not acceptable. And we all truly yearn to be loved and to be accepted. So since we want the love and the acceptance so much, we then mold ourselves to the people around us, to the situations that we encounter. And we do this to gain their approval, to again gain the love and acceptance, to really feel good on the inside, but that's really temporary. That doesn't last because one day it blows up in your face and all hell breaks loose. So really what I wanted to talk about is, gaining some awareness around these different times where you're falling into these patterns. So if you think about it, just reflect right now in your day-to-day life. Are there certain people or situations that you encounter on a daily basis, or here and there, where you notice you're not fully being yourself? You revert into people-pleasing mode. You try to be over-accommodating. You try to fit in. Maybe you're acting in a way or speaking, building friendships with people in a way that's not truly authentic. And this is just a great way to become aware of when you're falling into this. And it all starts, any sort of behavior change, creating this, new, better life that's more improved and connected to who you truly are, is always going to start with awareness. So that's super simple. It's just be aware. And how you can be aware is noticing, how are you feeling when you're in those situations? Are you saying yes to doing things when you really want to say no? Are you hanging out with people that, maybe you're just passing time with them? You're just like, I'm just going to spend a little bit of time here with them. They're not my 100% desired crowd to be hanging with. And notice when you're with them, are they influencing you to do things that you don't want to be doing? And what is showing up for you in those moments of time when you are actually going into this old behavior that you've learned as a child, to where you're not truly being yourself? So as I've talked about in other videos, we become disconnected from who we actually are, who we were created to be. And as we move through life, adapting these particular behaviors and moving forward through life as this person who's not really us, we have that disconnection. And when we're disconnected for so long, you might start getting anxiety or different types of ailments within your body, sicknesses. Think migraine, headaches, stomach problems, all that stuff. I can think about, so many times that this is so obvious I wasn't fully being me. And I'll tell you that I've struggled with this because I feel that growing up being on the quieter, more reserved side of things, I always tend to hang out with people who are a lot louder than me and who are kind of like, let's say, the leaders of the pack. I remember being younger and always like just following the crowd, following whoever it was that led that group. And, I'd hang out with these people not really knowing truly what my expectations or standards were for friendships or different relationships with men and so on. And I would just fall into like these people pleasing, kind of like, hey, you can walk all over me type mentality and behaviors. And that's just how it was. But now getting into personal development, learning how to create the life that I want to be living rather than just going with the flow and taking whatever's handed to me. Over these past 9 years, I've learned to now be able to step into my truth. And, I really want to just get this message out there to you to start with the number one thing, which is becoming aware. Become aware when you don't feel like you're really being your true self. When is people pleasing getting in the way? When is wanting to become validated or loved or accepted by these individuals you're surrounding yourself with? Be aware of when you're hanging out with individuals to just fill your void. Maybe it's filling the void of loneliness. Maybe it's, you're just kind of going with this is good enough. It's good enough. I don't have to sit home on a Friday night. These people are good enough. I don't really enjoy all the things we do or what we talk about, but that's just going to be one example. So look at these different areas, and what I want you to know is the more you step into your truth and the more you become truly you, honoring, yourself, eliminating spending time with people or doing things that aren't really truly you, you will start to shift your energy within inside yourself. And you will draw different people into your life. You will start becoming more fulfilled in your own life. When you become the real you and you actually start being the real you, and you're actually engaging in things and engaging with people that fill you with passion inside, your whole world is going to change. This is where I will leave you today. But reflect. That is my assignment for you. Reflect. Start noticing when you're not truly connected to yourself. When are you saying yes to things that you should be saying no to? Hanging out with people that don't truly resonate with you? Going into people pleaser mode? Wasting time on things that you don't really enjoy? Whatever else there may be out there. Dating men that aren't, the greatest fit for you, where their values aren't aligning, super important. And even friendships, family members, that all can apply as far as people's values not aligning. You don't need to spend time with those people. That can be, very limited if it's family or good friends. You can start to draw away from those relationships where things aren't aligning with your values. Those are your top priority. Honor them, be with them. Your world will begin to change. If you're in a place, though, where you really, truly want to start working on yourself, investing in learning how to create a better life for yourself, learning how to create a healthier relationship with yourself, so then your relationships can start to improve, your life can dramatically change for the better, and just really bring you more of that peace, freedom, and joy into it. There is a link below for you to click on to schedule a free discovery call with me. You can learn about working with me one-on-one. We will discuss your vision and goals, and also any obstacles that you're currently running into that are really keeping you from, reaching those goals. So this gives you a little experience of what life coaching is like, but I do invite you in to set that discovery call up today. And if you're in a place where you're like, hey, I don't want to work one-on-one with someone yet. Like, I'm really in the beginning stages of personal development and learning how to transform my life. I do have a self-study consciousness course that you can also enroll in. There is a link again in the description section. You can click on that and we can get the ball rolling on that as well if that is of interest to you. So that's what I've got for you today. I want to thank you so much for joining me here. Please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if this resonates with you, and I will see you again soon. Have a great day.